woods. Hero Boy is in his room, playing with his pet mouse. Suddenly, he sees a strange-looking woman outside, staring directly at him. Her eyes are terrifying and mysterious. At that exact moment, his grandmother's health starts deteriorating. A few days later, she slowly recovers and says to Hero Boy, "Come on, son, let's go out for a bit." They both go to a store for some shopping. There, Hero Boy wanders a little away from his grandmother. That's when the same woman, who is actually a witch, approaches him and offers him some chocolate, saying, "Come here, little boy." There was something in her voice that was completely hypnotic. She also had a mysterious snake with her. But just then, Hero Boy hears his grandmother calling, and he immediately runs back to her. The witch vanishes in an instant. Back at home, a frightened Hero Boy tells his grandmother, "That woman was talking to me in a strange way, trying to force me to take chocolate, and she had a snake with her too." His grandmother listens carefully and replies, "Son, that was a witch. We always tell you not to accept anything from strangers. It could be poisoned or enchanted." She then tells him a terrifying story from her own childhood. When she was just 10 years old, one of her friends suddenly went missing. The next morning, that girl reappeared right in front of her, but as a chicken. She too had fallen into a witch's trap. Maybe she ate the same kind of chocolate that had some sort of magic in it. Then the grandmother says, "Son, we have to leave this house. The witches have seen us now. They usually target the poor and helpless first." She decides to take refuge in a nearby hotel where one of her relatives works as a chef. The hotel manager is also a kind and helpful person, so the grandmother books a small room there. Soon, strange incidents begin happening at the hotel. Several women arrive, very fashionable in appearance, but with dark intentions. In reality, they are all witches, and their plan is to host a gathering and later give all the children a special chocolate laced with a magical potion. As soon as the children eat it, they will instantly turn into animals, because the witches believe children are naughty and rude, and they don't deserve to live in this world. At night, Hero Boy asks his grandmother, "What do witches actually look like?" The grandmother replies, "Their fingers are long, their nails are filthy, that's why they wear gloves all the time. They are bald, so they wear big hats or wigs to cover it up." Hearing all this, Hero Boy becomes terrified. The next morning, after the rain, Hero Boy feels a little down and heads to the hotel's grand hall to play with his pet mouse. That's when all the witches start arriving one by one. Frightened, Hero Boy hides himself. The Grand High Witch steps up onto the stage and reveals a blue-colored magical liquid. She says, "If even one drop of this liquid is mixed into chocolate, any child who eats it will instantly transform into an animal."